Hello, Leo. Hey, it's MJ from Ultra Love TV. Happy to be here with my fellow fire signs. Leo's got some spicy transits happening. I think Mars, and then I think Venus is transiting Leo, and what's it, regressing? No, retrograding. And so Leo, I think, is gonna have some lovely sunshine upon you. Also, actually, it's like months away, couple months to go before your birthday month, so I'm not going to wish you a happy birthday, Leo, but I do appreciate all of you so much. And you can book private readings, online yoga, and EFT. So feel free to check all that out and subscribe to Ultra Love. Otherwise, I'm tuning into the cards for Leo, divine guidance, love and clarity for the month of June. Whoa, shall we get these? Leo, Leo, Leo. Interesting spread here. There's a major shift happening. Bit of a rebirth. I'll get clarity here there, Leo, okay? So yeah, there's a super duper major transformation for some of you guys. I mean, with Death and Tower next to each other, there definitely could be like a major transition. There could be, for some reason, for some of you, I'm hearing just be mindful about one of your pets, possibly. But this is connected to a Knight of Pentacles, so there's definitely, and straight up legit, comment if it's resonating, but this is not something you're going to be able to see coming. So hence the Tower. This is going to be a bit of a shocker. Plus we've got, I think, Mercury is going to conjunct Uranus and Taurus. So there's definitely, like, for some of you, it could be, again, it's something physical, possibly something to do with your finances, like hearing about an investment. There's not other, I mean, there's major transition. It's not necessarily like super duper awful scary. It's just that this is to do with your pentacle. This is to do with your materials or life, maybe your work. Maybe there's mass layoff. Maybe there's a really big change in the working life, in your physical life, okay? But what it's going to do is fundamentally is going to get you onto a new path. And again, you're not going to see it coming because this is probably something you maybe been visioning or intending, but the way you get from here to there is through this Death and Tower process. So things coming down. Oh no, I was thinking about leaving my job, but now they're forcing me to leave, or something like this, you know? So there's no heavy, deep, dark, horrible. This is substantial change that could be a bit of a shocker, that might be a bit of a, but then once you ingest it, or once you swallow the pill, or once you integrate that information, you will be moving forward. You'll move forward proudly, probably, as well. You'll move forward on a really positive path ahead with that Knight of Pentacles here. So I'm hearing just 3 more cards for Leo. Also, just thank you guys so much for all of your patience over these last few months and even years. I've had such a turbulent ride, and I've been really working on stabilizing myself, healing a lot of stuff. And yeah, I just felt like almost deleting the last couple of years, not from a place of not love, just a reset kind of thing, and an opportunity to reset myself to actually give better, you know, give more. So I those of you who are like, what are you doing, or where have you gone, I really appreciate you, and I accept the shift, and now I feel quite certain that these monthly tarot for the community will continue. And then of course, if you want to join the Patreon, there you can. But I do, like, I couldn't help it. It was probably last week, I started to feel restored. I could just see myself starting to record them again. I was like, yay, I'll still be doing YouTube then. Not sure if I'll get back on Insta, but I might come back for the occasional reading, or just like I promoted teaching yoga at a festival upcoming, not this weekend, next. So yeah, I like posted about that kind of thing. Divine guidance and loving clarity. There's, yeah, 3 more cards. So nice. Wow. Oh my goodness, Leo. There's a double 10, like there's a 10 of Cups and a 10 of Pentacles. That's pretty impressive. There's a Knight of Wands in the mix though, which is curious. I feel like for some of you, this is really clear in as far as, I think for some of you, what you're coming away from or what you're outgrowing is like just moving from one thing to the next really fast, or being non-committal, because the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles is a very committed energy. You know, these people are committed to a good life, this community, this family. They're very integrated, very solid, you know, in their community. And I feel like what you're wanting for your future is to have more of that security, stability, and commitment in your life. And what you're laying down, releasing, letting go of is a non-committal energy, whether that's you. And because it's a Knight of Wands, it would signal that's possibly your energy, and or it's what you attract. So you're attracting just like promiscuity or just one night flings, but something in you, possibly because of this Tower moment as well, and just what you don't see coming, and the shock and the learning the lessons of life, you're changing, you're growing up, you're maturing, right? So you're kind of outgrowing that Knight of Wands energy, possibly wanting more stability in your life, and successfully creating it by the looks of these cards. Yeah, like releasing the past, releasing the burdens of your past, like without holding a grievance. If I'm honest, I've been working with a relationship coach, and really we've only had like 3 sessions, I think, but there's so much good work that can be done by somebody reflecting back to your own thought process, which you're like, wow, did I say that? Wow, did you hear me say that? You know, and then we can forgive ourselves. And I think even, you know, working with people on the EFT level, like sometimes even just getting people to a point where they're even considering forgiving somebody, that can take a really long time. Like forgiveness is potently powerful. And the point is that we're not asking other people for forgiveness. We're forgiving ourselves for putting ourselves in this situation, or for abandoning ourselves, or for not listening to our intuition, or for even just seeing somebody in that way. We forgive ourselves, and that beautifully releases us and releases other of the grievance, the grudge, the sticky, icky thing that can kind of fester inside, right? So anywho, yeah, you're releasing that burden. I just realized I'm like, oh, I've just been rambling on. Releasing that burden, beautiful, for creation. I think it's like something about letting go of some maybe not beliefs as much as energies, as far as like letting go of carrying too much, or letting go of taking on too much, or letting go of certainly taking on stuff that you're not even that passionate about, letting go of things you did in your past, or creative projects that you're involved in and you're like, oh, okay, I'm thankful, but bye-bye, right? So you're really shifting. It's almost like that energy, regardless of your age or gender, but it's almost like that energy of like growing up and being ready to settle down. So you've traveled and you've dated and you've done all these wonderful things, and then something drops in and suddenly you're like, wow, that was cool, but now I want this. And suddenly you're like, I want a wife, or I want a husband, and I want a child, and I want a, you know, white picket fence and 2 dogs or whatever. Like it's just a very sudden shift of like, holy shit, I want different things now. And again, you've got a really gorgeous chance of creating something pretty epic from that standpoint of a really strong community, abundant, lots of love, lots of money, lots of love. Like what more could you ask for, Leo? Yeah, major life improvement. I mean, no shit, pardon my French, no shit, Sherlock. After a Tower and Death moment, either that, the only combo for that would be like either there was an actual passing, my sincerest condolences if there is, and or a major shocking transformation, like where you see something or something happens and you're never going to go back to that. That's the nature of the Uranus planet as well. So bearing in mind, even if this is shocking, upsetting, whatever, it's like, this is an improvement. This is going to lead you to an improvement in life. And from a tarot perspective, it doesn't get better than this, Leo. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, like anything you desire, you have the money to buy it. Any emotional thing, you can have it, kind of thing. It's like, it's just seriously all there. Yeah, you're now being given the opportunity to really set the stage and create the foundation for the life that you want to live. Yeah, I think you've broken free from a lot. The chains of life, you've broken free from. For some of you, the dominant energy I'm getting from that Devil reverse is like, you've broken free from a lot of negative thinking. Yeah, you've broken free from those thoughts that chain you down, those thoughts that keep you less than, oh, who am I, who am I to be brilliant, who am I to be great, that kind of energy. So Leo, pretty dynamic reading here, really, really juicy. Thank you guys so much for sharing, and feel free to like, subscribe, let me know in the comments if it resonated. And again, really lots of love and appreciation for all of you. I look forward to seeing you next month. Peace out. Take care, Leo.